So, hello, good morning. Today I'm going to draw two sort of like separate little sort of illustrations, but I was thinking in this one, like A5 size, just like half an A4 sheet. I was thinking this one maybe I was thinking of a cyborg's head. Just maybe sketch this just for this morning, do well the first half of the day do this one, and then the last half of the day I'll do a different one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do in that one, but anyway I'll just get to sketch. So I was thinking of a cyborg type head, so that the face is going to look a bit rotten, because it's like old flesh probably and things like that. So I'm just working on creating new bits of artwork, experimenting with different things along the way. You know, and there's going to be loads of wires and things all plugged into his head. Really sunken looking eye sockets, and then the eyes are right in the centre of there. So trying to draw the basics here and just sort of see if it'll work out. Maybe with the little attachments, lots of little wires and things. Some kind of metal cap on his head, something like that. Give him lots of like wrinkles. It's like loads of rotten flesh where his ear was. He's got no ear. Yeah, pretty much it really. There's nothing else to say about this. Might give him like unusual looking eyes. I was thinking of bionic sort of eyes. Maybe just do them a bit different there. Like the zigzags in there. You'll see when I probably zoom in when I'm starting to wink this. So a little bit of shadow under the eyes. Still don't know what to draw on the other half of that. Possibly something completely different. I just want to try and work on creating some new artwork. And this is more of my own type of artwork, but I like to try and create some established, like fan art or something, just to sell. Like I said before, I need to be working on something. I don't know about this drawing actually, to be honest. Just see how it goes. I wanted it to be more wires and everything. I don't know, suppose I could just add them, but might just look like tentacles or something. So I draw like wire sort of variations. Different types. There's probably wires going off from other, little places in the background. Who knows? So I've zoomed in a bit so you can see a bit of the face. The eyes, I want them to look a bit more like bionic if I can. We draw a little circle in the middle, so you know that they're not normal looking eyes. Determined to show lots of wrinkles, like a really shriveled looking face. Maybe he has something. Maybe holding his chin together, or his jaw. It's going to be falling to bits, so that's why he's got all these upgrades, like for his eyes and that, and like a jaw, like a metal jaw. Yeah. So this is like a collar bit there, it's not a wire. kind of extra sort of body thing, body armor, I mean. And then there's that bit there. And then on the other side you've got just a section of collars showing there, and the other piece of the armour. There's not a lot you can draw in such a small space, but actually the more I'm drawing this, I think it's coming together a little bit better than I thought. I thought I was going to have to discard this drawing, but no, it's going okay. So like I said, got like wires and all sorts of stuff coming off this sort of head. Actually, what I'm going to do is carry on with this one today and do part 2 tomorrow. Yeah, thumbs up. Yeah, that's what I'll do, and then I can just focus on this because it's going to take a while, and then that'll give me sort of time to think what to draw in that other space. So yeah, I'll just focus on this one. I think the key is not to try and get ahead of myself and make lots of work for myself. Just go with the flow, I think. The easiest way. So coming up in my little plan of videos, I'm gonna draw, obviously like these gonna be the zombie head that I talked about, big gang of zombies. I'm sort of like halfway through that. It's a massive drawing. I'm still debating whether I'll show a preview of it, but I think the amount of time I've spent on it, I think it's best if I just show you when I've done the actual video, because if I show you then I might not actually finish it or something. So yeah, we'll just see. But I'm going to draw a strain, you know, from the that vampire series, the strain, the horror series. I'm going to draw a vampire from there. That'll be coming up in these vlogs. I've just like written down a few ideas, you know. I've also, I don't know when I'm going to do this one, but I've just had an idea of doing skulls, but with like hints to horror icons. So if I do like a Freddy Krueger one, I'd include the hat and the glove with the skull drawing. You know, like Jason Voorhees or something. I'll do like the hockey mask, either on the skull or at the side of the skull, something like that. Just a little series, just to draw something different, but something that's a nod to them classic horror icons. Just an idea at the moment. I'm gonna sketch some ideas in maybe a sketchbook and just see what's what. But yeah, I'm getting super detailed with a pencil on this because sort of liking this design now. Just not forget about these other wires, and maybe some more wires if I can add some more. Let's let these wires disappear off the page. So yeah, I've got a few plans. and of course the live streams that I've planned as well. Hopefully of getting a good setup for them. Should be interesting anyway. You know, if things work out, then I'll be doing them, but yeah, just have to keep coming up with ideas for new videos and things like that, and just keep on with it, keep myself drawing. I don't ever stop really, because before I started this I was just sat here for an hour thinking of what to draw, and I didn't realise I just wasted an hour, so I just thought I'll just get on with something, and that's when I came up with this idea. Right, so I'll be inking this quite soon. I just want to darken some lines, add a few little last details before I do that. I like the detail of the face, like a cyborg thing, and we'll try and make more of the eyes. Maybe there's maybe like side little shutters on the eyes, maybe proper bionic eyes. Yeah. Yeah. Good. So I just want to add some quick outlines, mainly to the face, around the edges, because I want to sort of get this organic sort of feel to the face, and then the rest is all just smooth, clean lines sort of thing. So probably the highlight of telly tonight will be that house cleaning program. I don't know what it is, but I just love them sort of programs. Don't know. It's like, probably to other people it's like watching paint dry sort of thing, like watching people like clean someone else's dirty house, but I don't know. I'm just a crazy dude. Obsessive compulsive cleaners. Mainly because, I don't know, maybe I secretly wish to come round and clean my house. I didn't have to do it. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny, I can watch strange boring stuff like that. But like stuff like football and any, you know, rugby, them types of sports and stuff, I find totally boring. Send me to sleep. So yeah, that'll be the highlight of my TV viewing tonight, with a sketch pad in hand, sketching some stuff. So yeah, I want to get this sort of all these wrinkles on this face. Maybe make the face look a bit like a shriveled prune sort of thing. You know, like all the blood's been sort of drained out of it, and it's just running by the machine. You know, the electrics of the machine. Just go around the eyes. They're just more like the skull, like eye sockets. I'll try and round them off a bit more. Yeah, that's got the main sort of bits. Do a bit of this mouth, but not too much. So the rest is just going to be thinner ink pens. Let's get all the thinner lines and everything. Yeah, I don't want to do a thick line on there. No, I might use another ink pen for that. Yeah. Oh, I must be near dinner time, so get a bit hungry. But get on with a bit of this first. Try and work on all these details. It's a really rotten looking face. Trying to think of something to compare it to. It's not like Robocop's or anything, because his face sort of remains intact, sort of thing. Just like no eyebrows or something, you know. Pretty good makeup though. Even I'm on about the original Robocop, not the recent one. Didn't really care for that film. Too many remakes. Trying to think. Shriveled prune. Terrorhawks. Someone's got to remember Terrorhawks. There's this character in there. She had like a real shriveled looking face. Can't remember the name of the character. Can't remember if it was a good or bad character, but Terrorhawks. Anyway, it's a bit random. So what we've established is it's a pretty wrinkly looking prune face, cyborg head, plugged into all these wires, and there's like a big suit of armour thing. There's probably power in it as well, who knows. So yeah, fun times. So as usual, I came into this drawing thinking it wasn't going to work out, but no, it's savable. It's an illustration, and that's good. It's good when you can do that. It's like whenever you see me draw something and then you probably think, oh, that's going to look shite, and then for some reason I turn it around and it ends up being okay, like a not too bad drawing. I like them days. Yep, so I'll just carry on with this after some dinner. So, trying to ink a bit more. I've done a bit off camera, just a few ink lines here and there, and a few other bits and pieces. Just about trying to add loads of details to this, and try and define certain edges and things, like try and make metal bits look metal, and then the rest just an organic sort of mess for the face. That's why I like smooth, like clean lines for the metal, and then even the eyes as well. Try and draw them. And do them. Try and keep them sort of roughly the same shape. Bionic eyes. Not do for the eyes. These bits on the side are like little tiny shutter things that can close on the eyes. You see a bit more shadow just under the eye there, just to help these sort of stand out. So I'm thinking colouring for this, just minimal, lots of grey tones, and maybe a pale looking face. So nothing really good for colour, but I don't know. We shall see. Get that metal collar in there. Some like reflection type hands there. And then this bit of collar coming out like that. And maybe that collar curves over. Try and just add more details to it, really. I think that's all I say in any drawing, really. Just add more details to it. So yeah, this turned out a better drawing than I'd planned, so that's a good thing. Often I draw some drawings and not really happy with them sometimes. Messed up a bit on that line. Maybe make them thicker lines. Got this other line going there on this body armour. Don't know if I'm happy with all these wires, but it sort of like sets the scene for this like cyborg creature. So I'm gonna try and finish the rest of these wires off, and so I'll come back and I would have had a bit more done and then start to colour this. So I've raised all the pencil lines, so I just want to try and layer in some grey tones. This is nearly running out, but I just want to just get some use out of it. I just add in some little tones here and there. Blend some of this. It's black ink because it's smudging it slightly, and that's helping form sort of some tone there. I think if I use the other end, because I've used the other end quite a bit. There we go. A bit more light grey tone. So yeah, they don't last long, these pens. We'll have to get some more eventually. I'm going to move up to cool grey 2. Let me put that one aside. Try and get all the bits there, the shadows around the frown lines, around the nose. The jawline there. I'm not really going to time lapse this because I can't see me colouring this in for much longer. Just want to add all the grey tones and things and maybe see what I can do. Just focus on the face first. Then all the little wires and everything that I've done there. So cracking on now with the colouring, just trying to get a lot of these grey tones sort of drawn in. Draw quite quickly. Yeah. I'll have to buy some more Copic markers like the skin tones, because I'd like to do more skin tone stuff instead of having to come up with random colours like grey. But grey is a good undertones, so I can come back to that and go over it. But yeah, I need to get some more Copic markers or some real refills for the markers that I do have. It'd be cheaper to get the refills. So yeah, I think that them greys, I think I can do with a cool grey 4, that's darker, like a lot of these tubes and wires. Best to do them in like a bit of a different grey. Yeah, sorted. So yeah, I want to do some different drawings like this, and maybe other types of robots and things like that. That'd be pretty cool to draw. Haven't really done much of that. It's always been skulls and other stuff that I've always drawn. It's nice to try and do other sorts of things. Yep, so I'll have to charge his camera up soon. I can go over the shadowed areas on here. Try and make these stand out more. Right, I'll get the large part of the marker out on this bit. Yeah, I like that bit. Try and use some other greys to blend it all. And we go back to a cool grey 3. But it takes a lot of grey tone for this. I'm gonna have to charge this camera up. So I'm gonna I'll go over the eyes on the outside. Oh, messed up a bit there. Because I want them to be top bionic looking eyes, so that's why I just highlighted that with a blue. I think if I get wherever it's gone, yeah, cool grey 3 again. I'll come back to adding yet more shadow exactly where we want the shadow. I might just even leave this grey tone for now. Can layer over stuff later on. We just add a bit of grey on the teeth there. Use grey little bits on the side, slightly darker. I think the key is just to experiment with the grey tones and just see. I don't know, I don't probably know what I'm doing most of the time when I'm colouring, so I just try and make it up as I go along. No real definite plan, just try and add cool looking bits of colour just to try and make the illustration look half decent. A lot of these greys they blend together quite well, so it's best to do that. Layer over the greys. Oh, by the way, here's I forgot to show you earlier this morning. Here's them 2 paintings that I did. I did a little bit more. I did a bit more on this one. I was happy with the like blue sort of supernatural smoke coming out of its eyes. And here I'm just slowly working up little bits. I didn't do too much on that one. I did a bit more on this one. Don't know, I only did about 40 minutes, less than that probably. But yeah, I like these little paintings, so I just thought I'd just show you them because I totally forgot this morning. And yeah, so I like this one the best. I could probably sell these little ones. Don't know, £5 each. They're only tiny, you know. So yeah. So I'm really sort of losing my way with this one. Yeah, don't know. Maybe just add some darker bits, just in little key areas. I can always come back to it. At least I've drawn something for today. All this grey tone. Probably have to work on trying to convincingly draw like metal or metal bits. Not too sure. But I've laid over the grey tone so I can come back to this and add colours over the top. Try and make some skin colour or something. I don't know. yeah, I'm just going to leave that for now and just call it a day. So I hope you enjoyed that, even though I was happy with it, but the colouring, I don't know if to do the background black or some other colour, I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, anyway, I need to get back to sketching. I'm on the verge of finishing a sketchbook, so hopefully I'll be doing a sketchbook tour of some skulls. Yeah, so that'll be coming up too. And anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now.